Hi, welcome to Velo-Pro, welcome. I'm very happy you can be here today. I've got a wonderful story on cholesterol. But before I begin, just want to mention I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist, so we're going to talk about the things that I've learned that work for me, and we're going to reference some really great resources. Okay, we've been hearing a lot about cholesterol lately. And many people believe cholesterol is related to our diet, and that's partly true. But lifestyle and genetic components also play a role. And we're going to talk about lifestyle and genetics in a moment. It, it isn't that one person has better genetics than another. We're just different. So, for example, I'll never be Arnold Schwarzenegger, no matter how much iron I lift. So it doesn't matter. But I can be the best me, and that's what it's about. The CDC has good news about lowering cholesterol because we found that bad cholesterols, are hidden in foods, and also a little exercise does wonders. And so I'm going to leave a link because customizing our diet. And now we talked a little bit about the genetics. Now I'm not getting into genetics. What I'm saying is look in the mirror and see what works for you, because that's your genetic code. This is what I do. I look at my mom and dad and my grandparents and I see what worked for them and what's working for me also. So we can use our lineage and our culture too to help us make good choices. That's partly the idea. Some of it is the simplest things, like avoiding saturated fats, especially palm oil, and we've discussed palm oil separately. Eliminating trans fat altogether may not be possible, but we can eliminate fried foods. The Mayo Clinic has more on the ways we can start looking at processed foods to limit our saturated and trans fat intakes, and I'll leave a link to the Mayo Clinic because this is something we can do, but it's individual. Okay, I get a regular blood test and I know exactly what my cholesterol, my triglycerides, HDL, and LDLs are exactly. So this is so important, and a blood analysis is the only way because there are no symptoms to high cholesterol. Thin people and heavy people can suffer equally. My studies show that it isn't meat that's killing consumers, but it's sugars and fats in highly processed foods. Now, we talked about that in real foods. None of my doctors are vegetarian, but they won't stop anyone from trying it. But the Australian government seems to like fish and a well-balanced diet, so I like balance. So I'm going to leave a link to the Australian government because some fish in a diet has some very important essential oils, especially the omega oils, that we need to be healthy in many ways. Okay, the addition of healthy water-soluble fibers such as oats and whole grains have proven to be most beneficial. Now, whole grains are not white bread, and whole grain and oatmeal and oat cookies, like in my oat cookie recipe, that's fine. You can eat those. I published the recipe for you because it is, in fact, healthy. Okay. We've discussed whey protein in a couple earlier chapters in the Advanced Nutrition playlist, and we know that it's a valuable resource for many athletes, especially seniors. And we also found that whey protein with low-fat milk can be very beneficial in lowering some cholesterol. So I'll leave a link to Healthline, who discusses whey protein and cholesterol. Of course, exercise, and we'll never stop talking about exercise because it's a mathematical certainty that if you train more, you will lower your cholesterols. And this is a mathematical fact. So I'm very happy to say that. And with all things, We need to be consistent. But there's a reason athletes have lower cholesterol. It's not because of their diets necessarily, although, of course, that is beneficial. What is really important is a regular routine. And I'll leave a link below to the Mayo Clinic who discusses that. Also, there's been discussion about having a couple drinks to lower cholesterol. Now, there is no medical application for alcohol and cholesterol. Some say moderate drinking is healthy, but unfortunately, I see it being abused quite a bit, and I really have my own feelings about it, but I won't stop you. We know that there is no safe level of alcohol, and I'll leave a link below to Science Daily, who discusses this because they do it better than I can. So with that, I'm going to get back to my vegetable fruit juice cocktail. And the birds, I thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really is important. Thanks a lot for watching.